Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Drama Tarot. Okay, so today we're going to be doing a reading on Mr. Shane Dawson. There's been a lot of talk about him kind of creeping his way back into YouTube, kind of making his way back on the social media, testing the waters. So I just want to see if that's in his plans for the future. I just want to see what's going on with him. If he plans on making a return, if he's not planning on making a return, just going on with what's going on with Shane in general. All right, guys. So I've already meditated on the cards a little bit, on the energy. So I'm just going to go ahead and give a quick shuffle, and there's no particular spread. What I'm going to do is shuffle, and whatever cards fall out, those are the cards I'm going to read. So let's go. All right. What's going on with Shane Dawson? What is going on with Shane Dawson? All right. Not really a lot of. Oh, that one's out. This one wanted to fall out, so let that go. There we go. What's going on with Mr. Shane Dawson? What's going on with Shane Dawson? Let's see. It's kind of quiet. So, anyways, this feels like he's still kind of laying low a little bit. Let's see. Give it one more shuffle. What's going on with Shane Dawson? What's going on with Shane Dawson? All right, and we'll do one more shuffle just to see. Oh, here we go. All right. So, Eight of Cups in reverse, Five of Swords, the Fool in reverse, Knight of Wands. All right, bottom of the deck here, guys, we had the the Page of Pentacles. In this deck, it's called a Knave, but it's a page. All right, first card out of the deck, I'll hold it up so you can see it a little bit better, is the Eight of Cups. Okay. Eight of Cups here. Eight of Cups came out in reverse. So that basically is saying to me that there's something here that was emotionally fulfilling to him that he's not willing to walk away from. Okay, so this is saying that there's something in the past that maybe he really truly enjoyed, something that gave him emotional fulfillment that he's not ready to let go of yet. All right, then the next card out of the deck, we had the Five of Swords. Five of Swords is a card of it can be conflict. Actually, Five of Swords is sort of a card where you're sort of going through a lot of emotional, mental turmoil. Maybe you're kind of in conflict with people around you. Maybe you're in conflict with yourself. So this is saying to me that right now, even though he's conflicted about this, he doesn't want to walk away. Okay, he doesn't want to walk away from whatever this was. And I'm assuming this is his YouTube career. He put a lot of time, a lot of energy into that. Everyone knows Shane Dawson's been on the internet forever. So it doesn't really surprise me if he's conflicted about leaving all this behind, okay? Then we have the Fool, and that came out. This is the Fool. All right, and again, the Fool popped out in reverse. When the Fool comes out in reverse, that's saying you're not really completing a cycle. You haven't really finished with something yet. You're not ready to move on to the next chapter yet. So we got two cards here, the Eight of Cups in reverse and the Fool in reverse. Two cards of not wanting to walk away from something. These are two cards of not wanting to start a new beginning. And the thing about the Eight of Cups is even though when the Eight of Cups is upright, it's saying that you're leaving something behind for your own emotional benefit. Okay, this is saying when it's here in reverse, this says to me that maybe even though, and especially with this Five of Swords card here, there's a lot of conflict behind this. Even though it may be for his own benefit to kind of get off the internet for a while, to kind of leave social media alone for a little bit, there's a lot of conflict involving this. There's a lot of drama going on around this. Now, whether this is conflict, mental conflict within himself, just sort of arguing back and forth with himself about whether or not he wants to leave it behind, even though I'm getting the feeling he knows that he should leave it behind. He just doesn't want to. In the past, this was emotionally fulfilling to him. And this Fool in reverse here, it's just these are two cards of not willing to let this go. Okay, so even though it may be in his best interest, which I think he knows, I think he's aware. That's the feeling I'm getting, that it's in his best interest to kind of stay off social media for just a little bit longer. He doesn't want to do that. Okay, he does not want to do that. And then we have here the Knight of Wands. I'm sorry, the Page of Wands. Page of Wands is a card of curiosity. Okay, so this is saying to me that even though he knows he knows that he should leave this alone for a little bit and kind of stay off the internet, he's not willing to do that. He's mentally conflicted about doing that. He doesn't want to walk away from this yet. He doesn't want to start a new cycle yet. He wants to continue doing what he was doing. This card right here, this page of wands in this deck, it's called a knave. Let's see if you can see that. But it's the same thing as a page. The page of wands is a card of curiosity. It's a card of your interest is piqued. So I think what he's doing is obviously he's testing the waters because he wants to see. He wants to see if he's going to be allowed to come back just yet. It's almost like his curiosity is getting the best of him. That's what's not allowing him to walk away from this, because in his mind, he's still curious to see as if he can make a comeback. It does not feel like it's a good idea for him to make a comeback, but he's very curious about putting that toe back in the water. Okay, and the card that was on the bottom of the deck, I'm sorry, this Knave of Pentacles here is the card that was on the bottom of the deck. Knave of Pentacles is the card that says he still sees gain from this. This is him trying to figure out if this is still going to be something profitable for him to do. He still wants to know if he can still make money off of this, if he can still make a career out of this, even though with this Eight of Cups, he knows emotionally it would be beneficial for him to just walk away, set this down, leave it alone, but he's unable to do that with this Five of Swords energy here. He's conflicted about doing that because he's still curious as to see if he can still make a go at this, if he can still make this his living. This Fool, this is him just not wanting to end this cycle. This is him not wanting to do something different. So this reading says to me, guys, that it looks like he even though he should stay off the internet, I feel like he's going to find that very difficult to do. So I wouldn't be surprised if you see Shane Dawson just sort of popping back up here and there, just testing the waters, because this right here, this is a card that says I can't stay away. Even though I know it's in my best interest to stay away, he can't do that. So I'm actually going to do, just see if I can get a little more out of this. Oh, okay. Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles popped out here, guys. This means he's working on a plan. Okay, he's working on a plan to come back. He's trying to get his toe back in that water. He is really sort of, I don't want to say desperate, but it feels almost addictive. It feels like he's almost addicted to this. And he just really can't stay away from it. But with this Three of Pentacles here, yeah, he's working on a way to come back. He's working on a way to sort of dip his toe back in the water. All right, let's see if I can get a couple more. All right, doesn't seem like any more wants to come out. All right, yeah, that's all we're gonna get for that, guys. But yeah, this is basically him working on a plan to figure out a way to come back and to get this internet thing started again. Even though he knows emotionally this may not be the best thing, he can't stay away. He'll be back. Shane Dawson will definitely will be back. All right, yeah. And when I flip the deck over, this is on the bottom of the deck. I don't know if you can see that. That's Nine of Cups. It's his dream. This is his dream. Being on the internet, doing YouTube videos, that sort of line of entertainment. This is his dream. It's his wish fulfillment. He wants to come back. That's just basically what this boils down to. So even though it may not be emotionally good for him, he'll be back. And he's working on a plan to get back right now. He can't stay away. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I will see you next time on Drama Tarot.